Good day, class. It's indeed a pleasure to welcome you once again to our online lessons. And once again, it's my your favorite subject, business studies. And this is week 5. The class is basic 7. And we are treating the topic that says parts of the computer keyboard. Parts of the computer keyboard. Mind you, last week we were able to touch the topic that says introduction to keyboarding. And in that topic, we learned the meaning of keyboarding, which we say keyboarding is a component of business studies, okay, like the other components, bookkeeping, commerce, shorthand, and business practices. And keyboarding involves pressing of keys on special machines called the typewriter and computer to produce or print letters, signs, symbols, and graphical illustration in a mailable form. Okay. In that class, you're also able to look at the importance of keyboarding. We saw what a typewriter is. Also, look at what computer is. And then we ended that class with the correct sitting position for a keyboardist. Okay, so that was what we did last week. So for this week, we say the topic is parts of the computer keyboard. And by way of objectives, by the end of the class or this lesson, the students will be able to attempt the following. One, to identify the parts of the computer keyboard. Then two, explanation of the uses of each part of the computer keyboard. So having said that, we will look at the solutions to our assignment, which we gave last week after the class. And we say assignment number 1, are there different types of keyboard? If yes, state the 2 major types. Then number 2, state any 4 parts of the keyboard. And number 3, accurately draw any major type of keyboard. Draw any major type of keyboard on a cardboard paper. So you can see that was the assignment. Are there different types of keyboard? If yes, state the 2 major types. Okay. It says also number 2, you should state any 4 parts of the keyboard. Then lastly, we say accurately draw any major type of keyboard on a cardboard paper. By way of solution, number 1, the answer is yes, that there are different types of computer keyboard, and we have 2 major types of computer keyboard, which are the enhanced or extended keyboard. Some people also know it as the customized keyboard. Then number 2, we have the QWERTY or standard keyboard. Okay, so the 2 types of keyboard. The QWERTY is what we commonly have on our typewriter, but on our laptops, these recent laptops, we have enhanced or extended keyboards. Okay, you can hardly find the QWERTY keyboard on the laptops. Okay, so having said that, number 2 says, okay, number 2, the assignment says state any 4 parts of keyboard. And okay, that will take us to our lesson of today. We'll discuss the parts of the keyboard. Okay, then number 3 is what I expected from you to draw. Just to draw, this is a typical keyboard. Okay, you can see it clearly. This is a keyboard. Okay, so having said that, this answers our questions on our assignments. So quickly, let's delve into today's topic, which we say is parts of the keyboard. So definition of keyboard, once again, we say the keyboard is an external part of a computer. I believe that's so simple. The keyboard is an external part of a computer. Mind you, the computer have the internal and the external parts. Okay, the internal parts, we call them the software, and the external parts are the hardware. So the keyboard is also one of the external parts or the hardware of a computer. So In computer, the keyboard can be classified, okay, under hardware. Okay, the keyboard is made up of special keys, okay, that when depressed produces or prints letters, signs, symbols, and graphical illustration in a mailable form. So you can see again, this is a keyboard, a typical keyboard on your screen. Okay, so moving forward, we have seen the definition of keyboard. We say, let's look at the parts of computer keyboard and their uses. So number one, we have the space bar. The space bar, okay? Now this bar happens to be the longest key on your computer keyboard, okay? And what does this key, what is it used for? We say it helps us to create space after typing a word, okay? When you type a word, you don't need to model up to the words together so that to make meaning. In that case, you use the space bar to space, okay, in order to give a gap between two words. So the space bar helps to move your cursor to the right when pressed and leave space in between text. So when you press the or they press the space bar, okay, it moves the cursor to the right, okay, as you keep on writing from the left to the right. Then we have the shift key. The shift key is used to change typing characters from either the alphabet or numerics to symbols. Okay, in our computer, there are some alphanumeric keys. Okay, we mean those keys that have alphabets and also can be used for numerics or symbols. So what the shift key does is that it enables us, okay, to be able to change characters, okay, either from alphabet or from numerics to symbols, okay, and it can also be used to change to uppercase temporarily. What do you mean by that? That means if you are typing and at a point you need to start a word with capital letter, you can just use the shift key. Okay, you depress it, it will give you capital letter for that singular letter. Then when you can continue on your small case. Okay, so pressing the shift key also help us to type or change to uppercase temporarily. Then that takes us to number three. We have the caps lock keys. The caps lock keys. Okay. Now this key is used to permanently keep the characters of or letters in uppercase. Okay. Like I said, the shift key only help us to change to uppercase temporarily, but the cap locks help us to permanently use capital letters, okay, when depressed, thereby making it possible to print a text or alphabet in capital letters, okay. So by the time you press the caps lock keys, it keeps the shift key locked permanently, and you start writing on capital letter or upper cases. And number four, we say we have the top row keys, okay? Now, the top row keys are the 10 keys found above the home row keys. Now, what are the home row keys? The home row keys consist of the ASDF column IKJ, ASDF column IKJ. These are the home keys, okay, on a QWERTY keyboard. So, the top row key they are found just above the home row keys. And these top row keys include the QWERTY, UIO, and P. Okay, the QWERTY, UIO, and P. You'll see that just above your home row keys. So going forward, upper row keys, we said these are the numeric keys. Okay, after the QWERTY, the top row keys, so you have the QWERTY, UIO, and P keys, you find your upper row keys. Okay, these keys are numeric keys. Okay, you see they are numbered from number one, okay, number or 0 to 9, rather 0 to 9. Okay, you found these keys there. Okay, so such keys you can also use the shift key, like we said before. When you press the shift key and these upper row keys to give you symbols, okay, like and, okay, the symbol and, at, and all that, okay. So going forward, we say the home row keys, like I've said before, this is a part of upper row keys that consists of letters A, S, D, F, column L, K, J. Okay, column L, K, J. So that is the home row keys. Okay, then we also have bottom row keys. The bottom row keys, these are almost the last keys, okay, going down on the keyboard. So the bottom row keys are the 10 keys found below the home row keys on the QWERTY keyboard. And the bottom row keys include the following alphabet, as you can see: Z, X, C, V, B, N, M. That's your comma, your period, that's your full stop, and forward slash keys. Okay, so you take a good look at your keyboard again, you'll see that it is, when you see that, you know that that is the bottom row keys. Then we say the function keys. This is also known as F keys. Now these function keys are found above the upper rows. Okay, they are found above the upper rows. Okay, yes, they are found above the upper rows. So these keys consist of F1 to F12, F1 to F12, and they are used for different tasks and voice application programs, such as, for instance, if you are playing music on your laptop, okay, you can use it for the, you can play, you can use it for forward, backward, for pause, stop, and all that. Okay, they are used. That's an example. They are used for so many other special functions. So they are called the function keys. And uh, I bet you cannot find this on a QWERTY keyboard. Okay, you know, I told you we have the QWERTY or standard keyboard, and also we have the enhanced or customized or extended keyboard. So it's on the extended keyboards you find these F keys, okay, or function keys. So having said that, um, we have number 9 that says enter key. Okay, the enter key is used when you get to the end of a line. While you are typing to the end of a line, for you to continue on the next line, you need your enter key. Okay, or after a paragraph, you want to begin a new paragraph, you can also use that enter key to begin a new paragraph. Okay, you have to continue typing on a new line or paragraph. So having said that, we also have other parts of the keyboard, computer keyboard. There are other parts which you cannot just exhaust here, okay? But I want to urge you all to look at it at your spare time. So we said we have the other parts as the tab key, we have the backspace key. This one is used to go back, okay, or to cancel an alphabet or numeric that have been written wrongly, okay? We have the window key, okay? We have the escape key, we have the control key, we have the alt key, we have the page up, page down, left and right keys, and we also have the power on key, okay? In fact, without the power on key, you cannot start you can't operate your system, okay? So these are the other keys that make up the computer keyboard. Having said that, we have gone a long way. We want to evaluate ourselves by making sure that we are able to answer these questions, vividly enumerate 8 parts of the computer keyboard. Okay, I've given you about 15 or 17, so you're able to enumerate at least 8 parts of the computer keyboard. Okay, number 2, it says vividly explain any 4 of the 8 parts listed in number 1 above. So when you list the 8 parts of the computer keyboard, be able to explain at least 4 of them. Okay, so with that, we'll take an assignment which shall be submitted next week. An assignment says, number 1, you should explain 2 similarities between the typewriter and computer keyboard. We have 2 special machines, computer and the typewriter. So you have to, since they both have keyboard, just give us the similarities between these two. Okay. Then number 2, we say explain the following parts of the computer keyboard: the backspace key, the control key, and the tab key. Okay, so you also forward it to my email or my WhatsApp. Okay, thank you very much.